From a team in the middle of the season to one just beginning, the Sun Devil hockey team starts their full NCAA season tomorrow with their annual M&G scrimmage before getting underway with some big-time opponents. And joining us to talk about the program and upcoming season, Sun Devil hockey head coach Greg Powers. Coach, thanks so much for joining us. And first and foremost, welcome home. You were a former journalism student here at Arizona State. We've made a few additions to the building.
Yeah, I'd say so. This is it's night and day from what we had. And I was telling Mitch we had to put antennas with tinfoil together to broadcast what we wanted back when I went here. So this is impressive.
We've made some gains. Well, anyways, Coach, let's jump right into it. But let's first do a little flashback back to November of 2014. The announcement comes out that Arizona State to become a full Division I hockey program. You guys finish your season in the ACHA that year. Then last year play a hybrid schedule between ACHA and Division I opponents. This year, you look at the schedule, 3 out of 4 opponents from last year's Frozen Four, a number of division and conference champions as well. In the locker room and among the coaching staff, does looking at that schedule give the feel that this is the true start to the new Sun Devil hockey era?
Yeah, I mean, I think internally and inside the athletic department, we're really celebrating this as our first full season. It doesn't discount some of the accomplishments and what those kids brought to the table last year, but it was a transition year, and it was aimed and designed to be that, and we're ready to go. We're getting right into it, like you said, with a really tough schedule, and we're certainly celebrating that as our really first full season.
And as the games get tougher, you guys have brought in a lot of new talents as well, a young, talented freshman class, a number of red shirts that you've touched on. They're going to be one of the biggest boosters to your team who are eligible to play this year, some international talents, even a graduate student. There is a different look to this team and additional talent that simply wasn't there last year. Yeah,
completely different look, and I think anybody that comes and sees us play will, instantly see the uptick in talent. And we really have 15 players off of last year's team that are no longer with us and 14 new ones. So, right now, if I had to project a lineup at Notre Dame, up front out of 12 forwards, 2 to 3 in the lineup would be kids that played for us last year. So it's a complete turnover, and it's a good thing. And the nice thing is it's not all freshmen. I think those 5 red shirts and our transfer from BU, Robbie Belargian, are kind of the forgotten 6 as red shirts because they sat out for a year. So we get some experience and some depth and some class balance with adding those transfers.
Now, the argument might be you bring in all these new players, all these different playing styles. The chemistry might not be there originally. But from what I understand, you guys originally just recently went on a trip to Flagstaff, a team retreat. What was that like?
It was great. It was, and that's really what we've been focusing on over the month that we've been together is just getting together and getting to know each other and developing some bonds and in a tight-knit atmosphere in the locker room. And it's gone really well. The trip up to Flagstaff was great. We did everything and anything except for hockey. Got to know each other, played Team Jeopardy, poked fun at some of the guys and got old pictures of them and did things like badminton and wiffle ball and just fun stuff to get to know each other. And no phones, no TVs, no laptops. It was a good time.
Just getting to know the guys. I like it. So your history in the ACHA is well documented and your success. But let's be honest, going into this Division I season, you are not alone. There is great personnel on this coaching staff as well surrounding the guys. You look at guys like Alex Hicks, Garnet Exelby, who have NHL experience and are now on this staff coaching these guys. What do they bring to the table, and how will they help some of these players develop over the year and help turn them into future professionals?
Yeah, I mean, at the highest level of anything, you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. And we have a tremendous staff. We have a great amount of NHL experience on our staff, like you mentioned, with Alex and Garnet. And it even goes to our equipment manager, Joey Guillemé, who spent 12 years as the head guy in Atlanta for the Thrashers and has been the head guy on an Olympic team, 2 world championship teams. And certainly Mike Field, our other coach, is a tremendous talent as well. So, we're a tight-knit group, and having their expertise and Garnet and Hicksy and Joey, they're able to tell these kids every day through developing good habits what it's going to take to go to the NHL and what it's going to take to day in and day out, do what you have to do to make it to the next level. And that's why they're here, because we're a new program, and they add credibility to us out of the gate.
So all of these pieces coming together, the players, the coaches, the resources, that's kind of led you to say that this is a rocket ship program in many different ways. So that being said, what's the overall expectation going into this season? Is there an end goal when it's all said and done?
You know, the end goal for us is literally just to compete every night. We believe we have enough to where if we show up and play the way we need to play and have the right approach and continue to focus on our culture and positive chemistry, that we're going to give ourselves a chance to win every game that we play. Will we win every game that we play? Of course not. But we believe that especially if a team wants to take us lightly and we outcompete, then we're going to give ourselves a chance. So that's our goal, you know, and we have specific team goals, but at the end of the day, we're going to go into every game expecting to win.
Coach, we can't wait for first puck drop. We're looking forward to it. Best of luck to you. And again, thanks so much for joining us here on Cronkite Sports Live.
Thanks for
having me.
Coach
Greg Powers of the Arizona State hockey team. Puck drop tomorrow, October 1st for the M&G scrimmage. Then next week on the road, the first two Division I games on the road against Notre Dame. And Cronkite Sports will have that coverage for you all year of Arizona State hockey.